some help here. Good evening. My name is Brett Hopper, Bryce's younger brother. I'd like to welcome everyone that made the trip to Alaska. Just kidding. Just kidding. I like to tease Bryce, for moving to a place that has a 30-day summer and 40-foot snowdrifts the rest of the year. We are here to celebrate this joyous occasion as Bryce and Denise begin their new lives together. I am honored to be the best man for such a wonderful person. Bryce and I have been best friends for 32 years now. I took this opportunity to reminisce on some wonderful memories. Growing up with three very active boys, I'm sure you can use your imagination. However, let me enlighten you on a few good moments. Like when we were kids, catching bullfrogs from the pond in Roanoke, Indiana. Bryce had a wonderful idea for each of us to choose a frog, line them up, and have frog races. Well, these are pretty fast frogs. But as I look back on it, I realized that they're hopping very fast to get away from us crazy little kids. And sadly to say, Bryce had another great idea to make frog legs from that. So, Mom about fainted when she opened her freezer to see frog legs in Ziploc bags. Needless to say, this was a turning point in Bryce's leadership skills. Years later, Bryce volunteered for his high school DARE program. He did such a wonderful job. He was voted president for his class DARE program. Bryce really took this position seriously. He felt the only true way to show others the effects of alcohol was to get drunk and move cars on a busy street. Yeah, that really did happen. Another great moment of showing his talent and leadership skills. However, the school, nor mom or dad, thought it was very funny at the time. And wow, did he get in trouble. Another fond memory, taking a family vacation to Cape Cod. On the way, we stopped in Boston. Dad, Bryce, Todd, and I took in a Boston's Red Sox game, and of course, stopped off at the famous Cheers bar. Bryce was so excited when he found a large 34-ounce Cheers beer mug. I remember the glimmer in his eyes, holding this mug like it was a newborn child, protecting it with his life. The next morning we packed up for Cape Cod. Being the good brother that I am, I offered to carry this precious mug to the car. However, with my hands full, I decided to set the plastic bag down to load my suitcase into the car. I set it down just a little too hard. Heard this precious mug shatter. I could feel my heart race. Bryce turned back, grabbing the bag and finding his new beer mug broken in about 20 pieces. And I have yet to live that down.
They never will.
So, on this occasion, I present this Cheers beer mug to you. Just a few more minutes here. close. We talked often on the phone about many things. I remember Bryce calling me on several occasions. He kept bringing up Denise, this wonderful person he had met through a mutual friend. This was not like Bryce to carry on about a woman like this. As times passed, I knew he had fallen fast with her, and he talked about her all the time. I was so happy for Bryce, and it seemed he had found someone that would not only complete him, but could put up with his BS. This is something I thought would never happen. I remember getting the call from Bryce telling me that Denise is the one. He had been looking for rings and planned to pop a big question in Destin, Florida on our family vacation. I was the only person Bryce told about this, asking me to keep it a secret. I was very nervous, but happy at the same time. As we were in Destin, Bryce asked me to drive Denise and him to dinner that night. And I waited in the living room as Bryce and Denise were getting ready. Bryce walks out of his room and I bust out laughing. He's wearing a nice button-down shirt with linen pants. And I looked down at his pocket and it looked like he had shoved a suitcase in it. The engagement ring in a hard wooden box, sticking out of his leg at least a foot. I said, Bryce, how are you going to pull this off? He then slides his left hand in his pocket and replied, can you really tell I have something in my pocket? Well, it was too late as Denise walked out of the bedroom looking stunning. We walk to the car, Bryce sits down, and this box sticks out even more. We looked at each other in a panic. We leaned towards each other, and we pulled it off. As Bryce and Denise came back to the house, we called Dad and other family members to come celebrate their engagement. Just over a year later, we are now here to celebrate their marriage, and I'm so happy for the both of you. Denise, I can't think of anyone else that makes Bryce so happy. Welcome to our family. I look forward to the future and sharing wonderful times with my new sister-in-law. Congratulations.
All right.
I've been asked to open the mic for anyone else that would like to maybe say a few words to the bride and groom. Anyone?